What color you got on, bro? So we won't have to restart.
What began 3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes and could be in for another one here today. Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. championship trophy. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. You make the tackle, but there's a flag on the field.
Oh, wow.
And the head coach will just...
Wow. Out the gate, though? Holding out the gate? It's crazy work.
to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense has to be careful now, backed up inside their own 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a ball. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Gets the first and still running. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
A short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Receiver in motion now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense would do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is really set up first and goal now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught. And the defense able to
got kicked that.
You gotta kick that, baby.
Getting set for the second quarter.
Kick that field goal.
Searching for a
Defense, y'all.
do much in the first quarter at all.
You gotta kick that, bro.
Here for quarter number 2. We'll see if the offense
Gotta kick that.
Do much
And that. Gotta kick that.
So we begin the second quarter with a field goal attempt as the kicking team is out there. And this is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
This quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Tigers. A crucial pick six. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
When nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Sit your ass. Sit your ass.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
You don't have to make a throw like that, bro. Great.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Movement at the second level of the defense now. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Auburn possession. They moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football.
Let it be there, 22.
And be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Trying to get the throw off, and it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Powers through the tackle. Solid run. They'll bring him down to the 28-yard line. And the Cougars hustle to the line and run the hurry up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Just so you know, bro, I could go for that. I'm down by 10, but I ain't about to go for that.
And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Now it's 2nd down here. And he drops back in the gun. Short connection to the tight end here. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally saw him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks free. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They could create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He makes the grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
We're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. And the Cougars come to the line in the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here.
Oh my God, bro.
The defense affecting the
Come on, man. Come on, EA. Y'all saying I can't block, bro. Y'all saying these niggas can't block. What are they 99 for?
Between the quarterback and the receivers.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. This time it's complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and the ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He goes to his right side there for the completion. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. And the Cougars will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. And in 4th down, right back to the running game. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. He's kicking down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cougars will kick this away to get the second half going.
Thanks.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They've been able to survive some turnover trouble so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. Offense moving closer to the line again after that catch. No press here. The defense backing away. Pressure is coming, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Fielded at the 25. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. The BYU offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep to the right side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
But this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback and
baby,
throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
Offense on the field to take over. First down, we're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd down and 10 now for the 43 after the incompletion. A quick throw out left, complete. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up 1st down at the 33. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Here comes the bunch formation. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now 1st down to the 22.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them. They've taken care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They'll try the right side on the toss. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Hey, this defense defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Timeout. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Did he make it to the marker? Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
It's an out-route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Some confusion on the snap count.
Oh, bro.
Cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Yeah, block.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? The first play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He'll throw it now.
Oh, right to him, bro.
That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
Oh, right to him.
Not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. Keep challenging them, because if you do connect on that one, it could be a game-breaking play.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball's incomplete. You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. They chase him down and try to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Here's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he almost had another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Chris, you know, the spread out over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Launches it deep down the left side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the performance continues. Brought down after
quarterback ass.
But the pick sets up his offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
GG's, bro.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
I I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Gets loose. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
GG's, bro.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Bring in pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end.
What the?
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up.
Play like straight ass, bro.
He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
We barely breaking tackles. I did it as a small running back. Dang.
For this offense, just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
My line can't block, bro. Like, what the fuck? Why are you? Like, it's always you.
His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been
And you can't block nobody, bro.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Y'all will let me catch that bullshit, I guess.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Cougars looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made for a big gain with the fans are wondering.
At the end, though, okay, bro.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
Shit, bro.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Tries to get it to the running back. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
21, BYU 6.
But he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Come on, bro.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't. And this could wrap up the ball game.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. On the toss play, runner moving left. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with the 11 seconds remaining. So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Now a late timeout is taken, 6 seconds showing on the clock. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner is brought down as the clock runs out. That'll do it for this game. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 to become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yo. What's up, bro?